Hello, returning viewers, and hello, new viewers. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys got your snacks because today I've got something new to show you. But this week is actually pretty simple, so let's just get into it. Now, this week's build is a little different than usual simply because this is from Terraria, of all places. And as you know, Terraria is a pixel game, which means there are pixel characters, and that's going to be a little bit different to transcribe into 3D. So to start off the build, I made this sort of rectangular shape and had this little circle around it, and this will be the torso, and it was the perfect size because nothing was too small on it and nothing was too big either. So I'd say it was basically a success. Like I said earlier, the character I'm making this week is going to be very simplistic, but I think simplicity is what pipe cleaners do super well in their designs. So I already know this is going to turn out pretty good just by this little rectangular shape. Now that I've got your attention, let's talk for a bit about subscribers, bruh, because y'all are trolling me, okay? We got over 100 subs, we got to 101 subs, and then we went back down to 99. Stop trolling, bruh. Let's just get over the 100 sub count and then go to 110, and then we'll do something special, bruh. Stop trolling, guys, stop trolling. Anyways, I didn't actually say who we're making yet, but we are making the Lunatic Cultist from Terraria. Now that may seem a little weird if you've never played the game, but he's basically just a boss in the game. It's kind of like if a plague doctor mixed with Doctor Strange, basically. But for right now, I'm working on this cloak here. If we can finish it off, he'll get stabilization. And stabilization is what we want. It means he can stand up on his own, and that's what I like to see. Now the problem with this is that it started looking a little weird, as you can see, it's looking rather plain, kind of straight-ish, almost robotic-like, and I don't like that. So I got to figure out some sort of way to make it pop and look nice. So I started filling it in, hoping to see if it would look better, but it wasn't really looking like that. So I decided to take a risk, a gamble, if you will. And I think it paid off, and it makes it look so much better, as you'll see soon. But as you can see, having a simple wavy bottom looks so much better. It looks cleaner, it looks like it actually fits in with a cloth theme, so every problem was basically solved there. Two birds and one stone, kinda. Now initially I did want to start working on the arms first, but after using my Albert Einstein type brain, I realized that the arms would get inside the way if I started working on the head, so I decided to just scrap the arms for now and start working on the head. Now this is more of a hoodie more than anything, but still it's part of the head, and it was actually pretty fun to do, even though it was something completely new and different. So yep, I had to try super long in order to get this hoodie looking right, because sometimes it was looking flat, sometimes it was looking way too big, but overall I found the right area, and I think it looks super nice. But of course, though, this is only part of the hoodie. I still have to fill this in, and then I also have to make the back of the hoodie, which stretches all the way back, and then fill that in as well. And then we'll have to figure out what we do next. Now, I did just cut out 30 seconds of me unnecessarily showing off that back piece. So instead of showing you guys that, I will show you 30 seconds of me filling in the hood instead, which will be slightly more entertaining. I promise. Probably about like 5% more though. But with this, the hoodie is finally completed, and that leaves basically the most exciting part for me, which is the face. Now I know this sounds crazy because if you watch the other videos, you know how much I hate doing faces, but this one was fun to do. Now the first thing you'll see me do is try to approximate the size of the face. I need it to fit perfectly inside of the hood, otherwise it's just not going to work. Now I think for this specific example it didn't really work, but I tried to refine it and eventually it did work. Still though, it was looking rather plain, so I decided to add the curvature that you can see in game, although slightly, and I think it looks much better, much better. But yet we still are not done, because I still need to make eye holes, fill them in, and then we can start filling in the rest of the face. So it all combines upon each other, and if one part did not work, then everything would just not look good. Luckily though, I think everything turned out pretty good. Now I started to fill some in before I started doing the eyes because The only thing I had to do to finish the eyes was make a black oval and put it inside the middle. And this was super great as well because it also shows depth. As you can see, it was absolutely no problem whatsoever. Probably one of the easiest quote-unquote faces I've ever had to do. And let's just move on and finish off this little mask, face, whatever it is, because I still don't even know what it is. But with that massive win under our belts now, the only major thing we have left to do is finish the arms, and then we can move on to the deep details. Now, it was a little difficult to talk about the arms, not specifically because they were difficult to make, but because they're just two cylinders. Like, there's not really anything to talk about. So subscribe, I guess. This is the commentary that you're watching for, okay? I just talk about something random for a few seconds and then ask you to subscribe. That's it. But I will say, it was around this time where I started to see the vision coming together. Everything was starting to look good. The hood was made, the clothes were draped, the arms were hanging out, the details were coming into my mind. Everything was just starting to click together. But with that is basically all the blue we have need for in this video, apart from one extra time. And now we can start moving on to the details, which are just simple gold accents. And I started off with these hands first because I did not want them looking like pool noodles all the time. But go on ahead and disregard voiceover me, because instead I decided to work on the ground instead. And there wasn't really anything I wanted to add in terms of details here, so it was just a simple green grass bottom here, and that was basically it. But ha, it looks super good, don't it? Here's the problem. This little thing took me about an hour and a half to do. So now you see why I don't like doing complex video ideas. But I'll still do them if we get enough views. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Okay, I'll stop. What I won't stop doing is making unnecessarily long footage of me just playing with my creations. Like, I kid you not, half of the footage is just me playing with them. It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. Also, holy moly, I just realized I'm absolutely blazing through editing this video, man. It is insane. Like, really? I can get monetized. Like, once I get monetized, I only have to make videos that are 8 minutes. So really, I could just leave you guys hanging right now. But of course, I would not do that. So let's go ahead, continue on, and I'll do my job as usual, which will be finally working on these hands, dude. Or, well, gloves. Or they're not even gloves. What am I saying? They're root. Oh my goodness, bro. Now I noticed something was looking a little bit odd at this point, because something wasn't looking right. And after looking again, yeah, there was a whole top piece that I was not looking at. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in, and then we can continue on with the details. Also, side note, it looks cool when I take off the mask. So funnily enough, I actually ran out of the blue I was using. So what, we're about 8.5 minutes in. This will probably be my second to last plug-in. Subscribe. I need money too. I'ma just leave it at that. Luckily, this yellow here will come up and save the day, because it'll cover up the hue change of blues. And now I'm starting to realize, yeah, this is looking good. Okay, this is looking really good. But I always say that in all my videos, so what's really new? Next, I'll start work on the hood and finish it up, making it look super pristine and beautiful and awesome and amazing and immaculate. But as you may be able to tell, I am running a bit low on commentary by, just talking about adjectives. However, we are on the last thing of the video, so I need you to stay with me if you haven't already clicked off from like the last 5 seconds. But let's go. So yeah, all we have to do is have this shield shape. We can fill it in, curve it a little bit with the body, and then we can fill in the sides with the yellow that we've already been using. And that's basically it. That's the last part of the build. So now we can go ahead, put it on, and we can take our fun little photo shoots, and that will be it for the video. So I will see you there, where we yap for another minute. But welcome to the end of the video. We have made it to the end. So sorry for the hiatus of videos. I've just took a break, but we're gonna be back. We're gonna be better than ever, and everything is going to look better, feel better, and just be better overall. Overall production will increase. Now, I guess this is probably where I should put my last little subscribe or else X, Y, and Z. So subscribe or else I don't know, you're not gonna have any cookies or something. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't like Mr. Beast say something about that? Subscribe to get a cookie. Subscribe so that you don't get a cookie, but you get more videos. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff, but that's kind of the point of this part of the video, to just yap. So I've yapped my minute. I'll see you next time. I gotta figure out what the next video is gonna be, so I can't keep you guys waiting. See you soon.